Welcome back to a brand new sneaker news video on Sneaker Talk. Today we're covering the top 10 Air Jordan 1 mids that have yet to release in 2020. And yes, I know there's about 3 more weeks left, and these are all supposed to apparently come out within the next 3 weeks. So obviously they're all not going to come out. Expect some of these to come out early next year. And before we jump into the video, I do want to let you guys know we are doing a sneaker giveaway for these sneakers right here. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to both my sneaker YouTube channels, Sneaker Talk, the one you're watching right now, SneakerTalk 365, my other channel. Like this video and comment down below which Jordan 1 mid you are looking forward to the most in this video. I'm also uploading a review of this sneaker on my other channel where you guys can enter one more time, and then once more on my Instagram at SneakerTalkCA. So 3 ways to enter. Good luck to whoever wants this, and the winner will be announced in 10 days. That said, I have 2 more Air Jordan 1 reviews on the way. We have the Fly Ease Royals and the Shadow Mids very soon, so make sure you guys hit that notification bell and let's get into it. So before we dive into the top 10, we have a couple of honorable mentions to get into. These sneakers don't have an official release date yet. A lot of these are TBA, but the first honorable mention are these pink Shadow mids that are expected to be a GS or women's exclusive. These look really solid, and I'm sure a couple of girls who like the Shadow ones but aren't able to get the high tops, this will be a great alternative for you girls out there. The next honorable mention would have to be these Jordan 1 mids. This is sort of like a beige pink pair and has hits of orange on the side by the Wings logo. These look really dope, and I'm sure a lot of fashionable ladies out there are going to really enjoy these sneakers. These also are going to be a woman's exclusive, and it really is like that kind of color palette I see a lot of girls are able to pull off. Not something I would see most guys be able to pull off. And the final honorable mention would have to be this black, white, and red pair, also a GS exclusive. I don't know what it is, but there seem to be so many women's or GS exclusive Air Jordan 1 mids this year. This is one I'm not super disappointed to miss out on, but there's always going to be a couple that us guys get jealous of that never get released in like men's size. Coming in at the number 10 spot are the Air Jordan 1 mid rustic pink. These look super similar to the Panda Air Jordan 1s we've seen before, or just the black and white Air Jordan 1 high. It's predominantly black and white, but of course you have little hits, very subtle hits of this rustic pink or pink color on the shoe. You have pink on the Air Jordan Wings logo on the side, of course the Nike swoosh on the side too. The laces kind of remind me of like that lace you would see on gift boxes or gift bags, so they have that as the shoelaces on these sneakers. Besides that, you also have hits of pink on the collar of the sneaker and slight hits of it at the very top of the collar, sort of like a pink fade on the black suede or whatever material is up there at the top. And these will be retailing for $115 US. Release date still TBA, or to be determined. Next up at the number 9 slot are the Air Jordan 1 Mid Maroons. Now, we have seen the other maroon colorway of the ones come out this year, and those sold out and actually have resale value. This looks really clean as well. Now, these have a super simple white and black upper with slight hits of maroon, just like compared to the previous pair I showed you guys with pink. It's just maroon instead. So you have maroon hits on the outsole of the shoe, you have it on the swoosh on the side, the Jordan's Wings logo, and of course the ankle collar area as well. Now, one thing I want to note is these do have like a slight shine to them on the Nike swoosh on the side and on the ankle area. That might be enough to turn off a few people away from this sneaker, turn a few people away from this sneaker. And we don't have an expected release date for these just yet either. Just 2020 was the rumored release date. Next up at number 8 are the South Beach Air Jordan 1 mints. Now, I'm really confused why these weren't released earlier this year. This is definitely like a summer colorway. When I think South Beach, I think like where are the kicks in the spring summer, because that's what you do with this kind of colorway. It's weird. If they were releasing these in the winter months, it's just like a weird kind of shoe to release in the winter. Regardless, I still think it's a really, really good colorway of the Air Jordan 1 mid. I love the black and white predominant upper with hits of suede. And then you of course have hits of pink and teal throughout the shoe because of course it is a South Beach sneaker. Now, this is an SE release, and so that means it's a special edition, which means it has a slightly upped quality and slightly upped retail price, retailing at $125 US. And just like with a lot of SE releases we've seen this year, they use a lot of suede on them. So I like the suede on these shoes. Typically when it comes to my Jordan 1 mids, I love it to just be a tumbled leather or a regular leather, not mix up the materials too much. I think the suede on these looks really good. and just the overall color blocking, and it's different. It's not the typical Jordan 1 mid when it comes to the way they have these accent colors pop on the shoe. Coming in at number 8, we have the Quilted Pack Air Jordan 1 mids. They're releasing these in 2 different colorways, a black colorway and a white colorway. So let's first off take a look at the black pair. You can see these really give off like a kind of luxurious kind of vibe. It kind of gives me that like winter jacket, you know, that really nice well padded winter jacket kind of vibe too. I'm wondering if these are going to be insulated or extra warm for the winter months, but they look cool. Just probably not something I would wear, but I still respect it for what it is. And then of course you also have the white pair as well, which is just going to be, as my mom would say, an accident waiting to happen. But yeah, really clean colorways for both of these. These will drop for $125 US, and there is still no confirmed release date other than 2020. And by the way, these do kind of give me those Jordan Just Dawn 2 kind of vibes. You know the ones I'm talking about? I think they had like a quilted blue or a quilted, I think it was like a quilted beige pair. But yeah, I'm getting that kind of Just Dawn 2 luxury vibe out of these 1 mids. And you really don't think of the word luxury when you think Jordan 1 mids. So it's kind of interesting they're going for this kind of look. Coming in at number 6, we have the Air Jordan 1 mid Arctic Pink. Yeah, another version of the Arctic Pink. These ones I like a bit more than the last pair I showed you guys though. So it's predominantly black and white, just like the other ones. I just like the shade of pink that they use more. They have the pink outsole on these, the pink Nike swoosh. It has a white Jumpman logo with a pink tongue right behind it, and it looks like a really clean Air Jordan 1 mid. This is of course a woman's exclusive given the colorway that it is, but I think we're gonna get some men's or at least some all sizing Air Jordan 1 pink mids or pink highs come next year, so be on the lookout for those. Retail price is expected to be $115 US, and there's no confirmed release date yet for these either, other than 2020. All right, on to number 4, and yes, I said 4. 6 was before this. Apparently I messed up the numbers, but I did mention some honorable mentions earlier, so we'll still call this video a top 10. So anyways, on to number 4. We finally have some men's sizing, some men's Air Jordan 1 mids. These are the University Gold Air Jordan 1 mids. I really like these. We really don't see too many Jordan 1 mids with this kind of color blocking, so it's cool to see that they're experimenting with the look of the Jordan 1 mid. I really do wonder if they're going to release high tops like this in the future come next year in 2021. Only time will tell. So you have a mixture of white and University Gold on the upper with hits of black accents to go alongside of it. You have the University Gold on the toe box of the shoe, and then it wraps around to the back of the sneaker with the heel, a little bit of the eyelets, like half of the eyelets, and then of course that Nike swoosh. I really like this colorway. I really wish they went for more of a OG kind of look for these, but I still think it looks really clean. It's going to be a dope Jordan 1 mid. Probably not going to add it to my collection, but I respect it for what it is. This is something I'd like to see them kind of probably keep to the mids. This kind of color blocking and this kind of colorway. I really don't know if they're going to release a University Gold, and these will be releasing for $115 US, but there's no confirmed release date yet. So again, when it comes to mids, I've said this in the past when it comes to other mid news videos, release dates for mids are like really hard to pinpoint for like the particular exact date. We can sometimes get around with the month, but the particular day is hard because Jordan Brand knows they're not as hyped, so they don't really set like a specific date to drop a mid. No one's really getting hyped to buy a mid on release day. That doesn't really happen. When it comes to Jordan 1 mids, they just typically randomly appear at your local Foot Locker or on the Nike website or at the Nike store. You just walk in and they're there. Typically, if you really like a mid, I would recommend refreshing Nike's website's newest releases or search Air Jordan 1 mid every single day, because it's just gonna randomly appear one day and you don't want to get whacked over the head for resale. On to number 3, probably one of my favorite Air Jordan 1 mids this year, and a sneaker I'm definitely considering adding to my collection because it's not something I expect to see in a high top form. And that's one thing you can expect with certain mids, them not to release a high top version of the mid. Usually it's the mid copying the high top, but they're always releasing these kind of like original looks on these mids. So anyways, these are the Arctic Air Jordan 1 mid, the Arctic camo or light gray Air Jordan 1 mids, and I like these a lot, man. As you can tell, I'm a sucker for a subtle, fresh pair of mids, and these use a nice gray tumbled leather upper on the darker gray accents or the gray accents of the shoe, and then you have hits of white on the toe box alongside the side panel, and it's all like a nice tumbled leather. It looks really premium, looks good, which when it comes to mids, I would love them to be a more premium mid versus like a GR quality mid. So this is going to be an SE release, which is a special edition, so they're gonna up the retail price, which I believe will make these $125 US or 165 Canadian. These also have that cool Arctic camo swoosh on the side of the sneaker, sneaker, which is a nice little accent. You of course have the black Air Jordan Wings logo on the side. Now, surprisingly, they don't go for a bold all black Wings logo. They sort of just went for like an outline here, which I really like. It's nice because it doesn't look like a thick black stamp, which is kind of off-putting on this shoe because this shoe is really a subtle sneaker. So to have like a big bold Air Jordan Wings logo black stamp, it would be a bit of a turn-off. So not that I'm getting turned on by sneakers or anything. Coming in at number 2, these are the Air Jordan 1 Mid Royals. Confirmed retail price is 115 US or 150 Canadian. Do we have a release date? No, we do not have a release date, unfortunately. But these look just like the bread colorway we saw earlier this year. And those, I think they sold out instantly. I really don't know if they sold out in Canada because Canadian releases are weird and we really can't buy sneakers in Toronto. But yeah, if you like that bread colorway, but you're more of a Royal fan, this is for you. It's a really dang good Jordan 1 Mid. It's as close as you can get to a high top version of the Royal 1 minus that little eyelet color change up. They added blue there to half of the eyelets, which is weird. I think they just did it just because it's a mid, just to switch it up, just because. But if they really wanted to make us happy, they could have just kept it black and kept it normal. You can easily paint this over and it'll look like the high top. Really cheap custom to make it look really good, or at least closer to the OG. Now, unfortunately, these will be a regular GR Air Jordan 1 Mid release, so the quality is not upped. It's going to be your average leather quality, as you can tell with the smooth leather upper. Oh yeah, and actually one small difference between these and the high tops is that they use a black outsole instead of a blue that matches the upper of the shoe. Regardless, a really clean Jordan 1 Mid. If you are looking for a daily beater mid or just a new mid that's fire to add to your collection, to add to your Air Jordan 1 collection, this is something I would recommend you guys check out, the Royal Air Jordan 1 Mid. On to number 1, my favorite Air Jordan 1 Mid that has yet to release for 2020. But before we get to that, I just want to quickly remind you guys to enter the giveaway for these mids. Your odds of winning are actually really good considering we're at the comeback point of the channel. So there's not going to be a ton of comments. So make sure you guys enter, comment down below your favorite Jordan 1 Mid from this video that you're looking forward to release. Subscribe, hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to my other channel for the review of these and another chance to enter, and follow my Instagram at SneakerTalkCA, and review of these are on the way. On to number 1, we have the Air Jordan 1 Mid Wheat. These are fire. I love this look. Unfortunately, it's not that typical wheat colorway we're used to seeing. The way I say that sounds so funny. Wheat. It's not the typical like Timberland boot wheat we're used to seeing, or the wheat we've seen on the Air Force 1 lows, the mids, and the highs. They went for more of like an orange look to it. I don't know why it's getting labeled the Air Jordan 1 Mid Wheat when it's clearly not the wheat colorway. This is sort of like a burnt orange pumpkin kind of look. We're not going to see a Jordan 1 high like this at all, probably anytime soon. So a really cool original looking Air Jordan 1 Mid, not a clone of some high top. I also really like the fact that they use rope laces on these, because with it being winter and giving it this kind of colorway, the laces on these remind me more of boots. So it looks almost like a sneaker boot, but it doesn't look like it's going to have the technical functionality of a sneaker boot where it has like really good grip or it's going to be well insulated. It looks like a typical Air Jordan 1 Mid, just in a festive kind of color scheme with rope laces. Now you can obviously swap in some flat laces to these, but I really like the laces that they include on these right now, and just overall a really well executed Jordan 1 Mid. It looks like they do use a nubuck upper on some of the sneaker when it comes to the toe box, the black accents on the side of the shoe, and that pumpkin orange color that we see on the side. Looks like it's not going to be a typical leather. It kind of looks like a suede in my opinion, but regardless, we'll see in hand when they release. I really want these, and unfortunately there's no confirmed release date, but the confirmed retail price is 115 US. Good luck to everybody who wants these. These I think will sell out. Let me know in the comment section down below what your favorite Air Jordan 1 Mid is from this video. Keep the recent videos if you missed out on a few. We're trying to get consistent again on this channel, upload daily. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Subscribe, follow my IG at SneakerTalkCA, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.